Good morning, children. Welcome to the English class. In our last class, we were studying the lesson The Gifts of Nature. So, once let us recall what we have learnt. So, the most beautiful gift, the gift of nature, it is given by God. We have a long range of mountains, wide oceans, sparkling streams, dense forest, animals, birds, insects, colorful flowers, fruits, and the earth we live and the air we breathe. These all are what? The gifts of nature. And it is our duty to protect these gifts of nature. Nowadays, many animals are being hunted for sport and for food. So, if we hunt animals, they soon become less in number. So, we have to stop hunting of animals. So we must also preserve the forest. We must also save the forest because it is the home for wild animals. Wild animals, they live in forest and they reproduce. Because of that, we have to save forest for the sake of wild animals. We must not cut down the forest because of our selfish needs. So next, many of the times water also is being polluted. So big ships and all, they go for fishing, and due to bad weather conditions and all, huge ship sinks and the oil, it spreads over the surface of water, and it becomes a difficulty for the sea creatures to breathe and die. So we have to be careful, and also we have to preserve water for the fishes and sea creatures, as the sea creatures live in water. We have to save water for those sea creatures also. And whenever we go for a picnic on the bank of a river, we should be careful that we should not throw waste paper, water bottles, tins into the river. And also we must not wash the dishes, that is vessels, in the river. We must always keep the river water clean so that it can be used. So next, trees are said to be green gold. So trees, they help to maintain ecological balance, that is balance in nature. Trees and animals, they are interdependent on each other. So to maintain ecological balance, trees are very necessary. So though it is necessary for human beings to cut down trees to build houses and furnitures. Though we cut the trees, we must plant some saplings for the future. Okay, for the future. And we must be careful so that the cattle or the cows, they do not destroy the young plants. We have to be careful. We have to take care of the young plants also, and we must not cut down the forest also. These things you have learnt in your last class. Now let us see the remaining part of the lesson. If you go out on a trek, remember to be careful when you light up the campfire. The fire must be put out before you leave the camp to avoid accidental forest fires. So children, whenever you go on a trek, okay, whenever you go on a trek, you should be careful. Sometimes you will light the campfire and enjoy the trek at night. So when you finish the campfire, you must always put out that fire, and you have to leave, because this campfire, it accidentally it accidentally catches fire to the forest and the trees will be damaged. So you should be careful, so that careful when you go on a trek, and you have to remember that you should put out the campfire. Next, we all admire flowers in a garden. A well kept lawn is a joy to behold. In a city, a nursery of plants is such a lovely sight that it makes us feel we should plant one in our home. So, as you all know, we all admire, we all like flowers in the garden. A well kept lawn, a well kept park or garden, it is a joy for us. It brings joy for us. In big cities and all, a nursery of flowers means a place where plants are grown. Okay, the nursery of flowers is such a lovely sight. It is a very beautiful sight to see, and it makes us feel that we should also have one beautiful flower garden in our home. So, when you go to the park for a picnic or a walk, you must not pick flowers from the plants. So, whenever you go for park for a picnic or for walk, you should not pick flowers. You should not pluck flowers from the plants. If you want some flowers, you have to ask the gardener, because he will be knowing which flowers are ready to pluck. Okay, and also we should be careful that we should not step on the flower beds, means a garden plant in which flowers are grown. We should not step the flowers beds, and we also have to remember that we should never take our pet animals to the park, because animals, they do not know where to walk and where to run. If they run on the flower beds and all, so it gets damaged. So we should always remember that we must not take our pet animals for the park. Next, you know that bees and butterflies help to carry the pollen of flowers from one place to another. Like most insects, they have an important function in nature. Therefore, do not catch butterflies or destroy the hives of bees. So, as you all know that bees and butterflies, they carry the pollen of flowers from one place to another. They suck the nectar, and what they do, they carry it from one place to another place. Like most many of the insects also, even they have important function in the nature. They also have important function in the nature. Therefore, we must not catch butterflies. Okay, we must not catch butterflies, or we must not destroy the hives of bee. ಜೇನುಗೂಡನ್ನು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಬಟರ್ಫ್ಲೈಯನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿಯಬಾರ್ದು, ಹಾಗೂ ಜೇನುಗೂಡನ್ನು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ many insects, they have important functions in nature. Because of that, we have to save insects, butterflies and bees. Okay, children. So, in the last paragraph, nature's beauty is for all of us to admire and enjoy. The moon, the stars, mountains and seas are a great source of beauty and inspiration to us. We must learn to appreciate this beauty and marvel at the wonderful handiwork of God. So, nature's beauty, it is for all of us to admire, to like, to love and to enjoy. We must enjoy the beauty of nature. The moon, the stars, the mountains and seas, it is a source of beauty. Okay, ಇದು ಏನು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಯ moola. Okay, so and it is an inspiration to us. These what gifts of nature are inspiration. ಅವು ನಮಗೇನು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು appreciate, we must always learn to respect this beauty of nature and marvel adbhuta. Okay, and marvel at the wonderful, at the beautiful creation of God. So God has created the nature, so we must always learn to give respect to this beauty of nature, to this gift of nature. I hope you have understood this lesson, children. If you have any doubt, please contact me. Thank you.